Some of the most effective horror movies were shot on a shoestring budget. And I don't think it's a coincidence that horror not only survives on a low budget, but often thrives on one. These weren't accidents. Blair Witch tapped into raw fear. And Paranormal Activity made like a suburban hallway kind of terrifying, honestly. Evil Dead turned a cabin into a nightmare of fake blood and zero oversight. So for me, low budget can actually strip away a lot of the distractions and create something that's much more relatable. I mean, this is the time now, looking at, the new VO3 AI coming out. It seems like a huge threat to filmmakers, but is it? I'm not so sure. Speaking as a creative myself, I know that when limitations are imposed, that's often the time we get the most creative. When you don't have the money to hide behind or to fix every little problem, you're forced to get creative or get out. So when you can't show a monster, but you can imply it, and that oftentimes increases the dread. You can use shadows, sound, pacing. Fear generated in your mind will start to fill in those blanks. And most of the time, I think what we imagine in our brain will be more terrifying than you could ever put on a screen. Don't get me wrong, I love a good sci-fi horror movie set on a spaceship, but low budget horror, being forced to take place in ordinary homes, or basements or woods, places we've actually been and visit, makes the horror feel that much closer, like I was saying, that much more relatable. And so then when you go to bed that night and your doors creaked open a little bit, maybe a little bit of that fear sticks with you. Big studio movies have their place and I love them as well, but when everything is polished and perfect, you kind of know where it's going. But with indie, low-budget horror, the rawness feels unpredictable and unfiltered a lot of the time. It's like at any moment something could actually go wrong. And in some cases, like early Sam Raimi films, kind of did.
Is that any better?
So when setting out to make a low-budget horror movie, or just a low budget in general, the first thing you do is you look around and see what you actually have to work with. A strong concept, some smart editing, mood, sound design. These things, they don't have to cost that much. But a good idea costs nothing and has a payoff way better than a CGI monster ever will. So yeah, for me, horror mostly works better on a low budget. It's not in spite of the limitations, but it's because of them.
Groovy.
What do you think? Let me know some of your favorite low-budget horror movies down in the comments, guys. And I'll catch you here next time.